What is this? There's some pretty weird missions. Hang on, before we do this. The system outside, the one with the copper on it, what was that one called? Let's go and scan it. Yeah, I'm just eating food. Tomorrow, Regal. For Sunday night trucking tomorrow. Okay. This place has got bubbles all over it. Perfectly normal. What was this planet known for? Was it copper and gold? I think it was. So what we'll do is yeah, I don't know what the bubbles are for. We need to scan them, I think. One thing I do see is like hardly any plant life. So if you want carbon, it's like good luck with that. Wow, you can't actually scan that? Jeez, hardly anything scannable? It's like Mars, but with bubble bath. It's getting cold. Yeah, it could be. Don't want many creatures on here. Wait a minute. When the sun isn't up, all the bubbles, look at that. They just go like a clear colour. That's awesome. This is like the moon or something. It's weird. Well, there is in fact reasonable amounts of copper around here. Watch at the face cam. I'm eating food, so the camera's turned off. How do you discover them? Basically fly to the solar system, like look at it, hold the left stick on the controller, does a scan. But if you want to name and upload it, then you need to land on the planet and use the scanner. I do a lot, Albeck, because then it doesn't use... because if you call it to you, it'll waste jump fuel. Because it has to jump to come to you. You're inverted, Maverick. We got a new ship was it yesterday, I think? But we're still fixing it, to be honest. It takes ages to fix a ship up. You can get it so that it flies, but actually using all of its storage and stuff takes a while. Did you see that little sphere then? That was like a mini version of the big one in the Atlas thing. Anomalous compliance position logged. Okay. What on earth is a bubble cluster? Hang on a minute. A rare stabilized glitch retrieved from a malfunctioning planet. Safe for rehousing in habitable bases. Oh, you can basically, like, grow that or something. You can go and grow bubbles with it. Regarding your title, I'm not going to space if there's no ice cream. You need to tell that to Elon Musk. I don't think he realizes it. Wait, what, Taipan? Oh, is this the neighbor that decided to help himself to Taipan's power supply? 'Cause that's definitely not stealing. See, the only problem when somebody does something like that is, from now on, your neighbors are gonna hate you and you're gonna hate them. But, you know, they started it, basically. You can't let them just get away with that. It's ridiculous. Prepared to do that, what else are they gonna do? Volkswagen are bringing out the new ID range, and Porsche can charge super quickly as well. Some of the new BMWs coming out. When I was when I went to Silverstone, I was chatting to a guy at Porsche, and he couldn't tell me the details, but he was telling me some stuff about the new one that's coming out and the charging capabilities. The problem is that do you remember in the 90s when mobile phones started to become prevalent? And every single phone manufacturer had a different charging connector. Like Sony had one with 2 prongs on the end, and Nokia had a different one, and you know, it was just annoying and ridiculous. And then eventually, it's kind of settled down on a USB type thing. Apart from Apple, who've obviously decided to go their own way, although their iPad's gone USB-C. But yeah, you remember that whole era. It's like that with electric cars all over again, right? Electric cars are doing it. It's all like, oh, Tesla's got this, and they've got 3 variations of the charger, and other manufacturers like in the Volkswagen group have got this type of charger, and it's like, oh my god. Like, when you pull up in your electric car, and you want to charge it on the motorway, you're going to be like getting your bag full of adapters out so that you can adapt to it. It's just so annoying. However, when I was talking to him, it's like Porsche, I think, are going down the same route as Daimler. So that's like Mercedes and that kind of thing. So they'll have compatible connectors. But Tesla definitely won't be compatible with anybody else. Like, they're doing their own thing. And it's just like, can we all just not please get along? Can we not just have a standards body right now and make a single shaped connector with compatible power supplies? Like, nobody wants to do the whole power dance again. It's just so annoying. It's like they want to lock you into their own ecosystem. That Tesla are just doing what Apple do. Like, lock you into their ecosystem, say, oh, you want to use our stuff? You've got to use our power connectors, you know. Which makes no sense in something like a car that's designed to travel around. You know, it makes no sense. Because you're going to have to charge it up. If you do any kind of distance traveling, you're going to have to charge it up away from home. And you don't want to be, like, messing around trying to find a compatible charging point. But I don't think they don't get it, or they don't care. It's like yet another reason I'm not getting into the whole electric car thing yet. It's just too early days. Don't buy a car on power. I pretty much think that, you know, it's going to become the only way to get around. The way it's all going. All they have to do is mention... It's like all the adverts now on the radio for London are all like teenagers going, oh, I can't breathe with all this toxic fumes. We need to go green. That's why we're bringing in the congestion charge zone and the 100% like zero emissions and all this. It's like, no, you're doing it because you're trying to get loads of money out of people. Let's be honest here. You're not doing it because you care about breathing, because if you did, you wouldn't put this like stupid restriction in London where... And honestly, I've spoken to people like delivery van drivers. They're not allowed to take their cars in. There's like a boundary, and they can't drive in before 7 AM. So at like 6:30, they're all sat outside on the streets with their engines running, because obviously in winter you just set the engine running, and waiting for 7 o'clock, and then they can drive in to make their drops. And all of this is for like noise abatement reasons. They're not allowed to do their deliveries overnight because of noise. So instead, they have to all turn up at 7 AM and then drive in together, create loads of emissions. It's like, well, if you really did care about the environment that much, you'd actually sort that problem out. It's just like, it's just hypocrisy at its best. Because London's so quiet, and I know. That's a nightmare. Honestly, it makes no sense to me. But all these van drivers would love to be able to just make their drops at night. Because London is so, like, the streets are so much quieter for driving in at night. You know, you get a lot of cities that allow refuse collection to go around at night. You know, that's quite common. But in London, they don't allow the delivery drivers to go in at night. Like, it's like 7 PM to 7 AM or something like that, the curfew. This planet is just so weird, man. Look at it. I feel like renaming it to Fairy Liquid.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Bubble... yeah, we could call it like Bubble Ross. Silver deposits around. Hexaberry. What on earth is a hexaberry? I feel like I need to go and look at that just in case it's worth a fortune. Granddad's a trucker, says he doesn't have this problem. What, the inner congestion shot zone? Apple Stan, how you doing, sir? 51 months. Ooh. What does that do? Holy sub-bomb, Appleston.
Welcome back, Nata.
2,400. Yeah, let's just eat it. Mr. Appleston, what have you done? 10 subs. As he does, just rocks up, drops 10 subs. Thank you very much, Appleston, sir. If you just got gifted a sub, please remember to give him a thank you. GG. Nick Barber. So weirdly enough, I got an email from Dovetail, basically saying, "Do you want a key for Train Sim World 2020?" Is that okay? So I may check it out. That's twice your gifted subs total, ever, dude. Well, you better get catching up, man. You wouldn't mind getting one gifted. Well, there is a reason, Everest. There is a reason why they gift people keys. Milestones, log. Let's have a look. Return to scientist. Scientist awaits at the terminal. Search the base computer archives. Return to the overseer at the terminal. Okay. So it sounds like we need to go back to the base then. Not before I've locked that in. You bought the original. Yeah, so I bought Train Sim World, but Train Sim 2020 is like a free upgrade to 2020, but there's like DLC that you can buy. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird. Exactly, Bob. Exactly that. Commercial reasons. I don't know why I've got a custom marker there. Exactly, L. Phillips. Train Sim World is doing exactly that. It's doing exactly what Train Sim did, with like a free upgrade every year, plus stuff that you have to buy. Nothing beats a fresh, ripe peach. What? Nothing? You can't think of anything better. No experience or taste or anything better than a fresh, ripe peach. You, sir, are easily pleased. Right. Let's go and get an upgrade. Absolutely nothing. Wow. So all these are players, by the way. Look at them all, identical cloned outfit players, and there's me, like an actual alien. That's right, so you're back from taking stock of the police. They're taking my scumbag neighbour to the Hobart CBD police station, 10k away. He will then need to make his own way home, and at 4 in the morning there are no buses and no taxis. Oh boy. He is not going to be a happy bunny. They just stick your tongue out at me, pal. Exosuit upgrades. Equips a jetpack with jump capabilities. Advanced jump capabilities. Fuel efficiency. Simple translator. 20% on your shield. Oxygen rerouter upgrades the aeration membrane to harvest oxygen from the life support system in the event of a breathing emergency, allows the user to resurface and seek conventional fuel supplies. This week on Cups Australia. Taipan, did this guy try to do this over, like, was he trying to do it in the dead of night so you wouldn't notice or something? Or has he been doing this for a while? Has he just, like, unplugged your heater and this is, like, the first time you've noticed, but he's had it, you know, he's had it done for a while? Or is he just trying to do it overnight when you don't see it? Or don't you know? Whoa, an S-Class optical drill. What is that? Mining resources plus 50%. You what, mate? That's gotta be worth it. You get 50% more resources off your mining. Over time, that's going to be insane. That's amazing. Plasma launcher. The Blaze Javelin. I like the names of these. The Pulse Spitter. He's been doing it for a while, but tonight was the first time I caught him. Wow. Who knows how much he's nicked off you? What an absolute scumbag. I'm going to get that. I've no idea how to get 3 salt refractors and 3 sodium diodes, but I'm going to get it. I think that's going to pay dividends, that is. I need to sell that. There's one of them. Class C's are a bit meh. Sodium diode and a salt refractor. It's been turning off the gas to the hot water heater. This guy, honestly. You should put like, I'm just playing on normal. You should put like a camera down the side of your house or something and get footage. You can see other players when you're inside the anomaly. Well, there's nothing better, is there, Salty Nut? Henry, how you doing? Aronium? Paraffinium and chlorine. Interesting. Wait, was that what I needed? I need to get the freighter back out. Get some stuff off the freighter. Three salt refractors and 3 sodium diodes. I've got a feeling we're going to have to go somewhere on the planet for this. Yep. We ain't getting here. Said crafting material, you reckon you can craft some more in the refinery? I don't have a refinery yet, but yes. Yeah. I think you have to progress the base building missions to the point where you can create the refinery and then you can do that stuff. At that point though, you're probably going to have like power issues and all kinds of things. Welcome to Trifle. Ooh, look at that sunset. Look at that. Pretty well lit in here. portable refinery. No, because a portable refinery takes one input, whereas stuff where it takes like paraffinium and something else, I think you need a refinery to have two ingredients. A bit like Factorio, where you have like a, what's it, the assembler, and then you have like a level 2 assembler, can assemble two things, and so on. Does trifle have vegetarian jelly? It's fine for me to have vegetarian jelly. As long as it doesn't have fruit in it, I'm good. Sponge, yes. Fruit, no. If I had some microprocessors, I could steal a march on fate. Dude, I just literally had some on my freight. On my freight ship. Oh my god, I've got 5 on the... Okay. Construct a microprocessor. Acquire chromatic metal and carbon nanotubes. Creation requires a refiner. Science will teach you how to make... Wait, what? Teach me, Padawan. Yeah. So can I make a refinery? Industrial wiring, farming, terminal. I'm sure you don't need to refine at this stage, but he's saying I need to make him. Look, oh, he's saying acquire to. Craft microprocessor from chromatic metal and carbon nanotube. It's definitely implying that I can do it. I think he wants me to talk to the guy, maybe. Okay, let's see what happens. A fine base, absolutely. Quest aid. To witness the monolith of the Traveller, honor, but please Korvax contribute. Take these blueprints, lubricant and acid. Liquids close to Korvax hearts. Okay. Lubricant and acid, 2 items learned. Mordite? Mordite and fungal mold. Great. Harvest marrow bulb and Korvax will do more. We'll create plans for microprocessors and advanced refiners. Korvax will also clean windows while you're gone. Materials found underground. Marrow bulb and cobalt. Cobalt's easy. Be able to use the substance to craft blueprints for microprocessors and advanced refiners. Okay. Fair enough. Return to the scientist. The scientist awaits at their terminal. This is weird. Scientists are quite a contrast to the slightly unsettling Gek already at home with my base. They see the world with such straightforward excitement. Dude, he's like standing 2 meters to my left. Gather marrow and cobalt, okay. I think I have seen the marrow bulbs. I don't know if this particular cave's got them though. I mean, we've got cobalt on us. Wait, platinum from that? Hey, Chili. You having a laugh? Is that a marrow bulb? Humming sack. At least he's not attacking me, that's a start. Not friendly. I think we're going to have to go to a different planet, possibly? You just walk past them. What? Oh, that thing. Ah. I wonder how many he wants. We have 13. That's enough, apparently. Was the multi-tool aimbot? That'd be so... Imagine if you could get that and just snaps onto target. Should do it. Wow. I actually walked past a load of them. should be plenty. Make a few extra. Kovacs seems changed from happy soul. They were on my departure. They're fighting their worry, trying to stay focused on their promise to me. Give marrow bulb. Kovacs leans forward, anxious for the rest of the materials. Give cobalt. Kovacs has completed the plans, but traveller, my people have abandoned me. As of 104 seconds ago, I lost the hearing, the site of Kovacs convergence. Large refiner, here we go. Automated refinery unit, a vital piece of planetary equipment. Allows gathered substance to be processed into more powerful and more advanced materials. The larger refiner allows 3 different substances to be combined into one new material, or materials to be processed at better ratios. The larger refiner must be installed in a habitable base, but does not require additional power sources. Requires 5 microprocessors. Oh my god. A lot of sodium nitrate and loads of chromatic metal. Oh my god. Base inside a mountain just like Stargate 1. Exactly. Now you get me. Blueprint recorded to catalogue. I seek immediate reconnection. Go to this transmission tower, enter my soul, discover what is wrong, help Kovacs with solitude. He's deeply upset, claiming they have been disconnected from the Kovacs hive mind. The scientists asked me to take their personality core to a transmission tower for analysis. Oh my life. Well, we don't have a scientist now. No Man's Sky is a resource gathering and crafted sim. It's many things to many people. It's like saying golf is just hitting a ball across a field and spoiling a good walk. You can look at things however you want to look at them. I didn't break our scientist, he told me to.
Navigational data received.
Tech. Portable. Wait, where's the large refinery gone then? Oh, there, it's under storage. You what, mate? Wow, that is actually quite large. I'm impressed it doesn't need power. Alright, chromatic metal, sodium nitrate.
Technology recharge.
Chromatic metal.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Rosmobile, thank you for 53 months, Rosmobile. Wow, we actually got quite a lot of copper. It is a good thing because you need a lot of it to make 2 to 1. So we need 400 copper just to make 200 chromatic. You have the Disney song stuck in your head, Nightmare. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, look at that. Total amount 666. That's a bit worrying. I think we'll just do 300 for now. I need to jump up and get the freighter summoned so we can get our stuff back.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
This might have recharged all the launch fuel up. Too close to planet. Wait, whose freighter's that then? Is that mine? Or is that somebody I can potentially summon? Yo! How do we chat to this guy? Incoming message, here we go. It looks like a fighter, maybe. Inspect frigate. The new captain is an excellent friend. The crew will have so much joy to join your fleet. He's a trade specialist. I need somebody with combat. "45 successful encounters." This guy cost nearly 2 million. I have 5.5. If I buy this, I could probably afford a small fighter. Oh, hang on. Progress to next rank. 45 successful encounters. Expeditions 4. What? Crew mood unflappable. That is not good, Oceanic. Is it rubbish? Let's have a look round. Is there anybody else? Is anybody else? None of these want to talk to me. Like, literally one ship. Get at least a B class. Can't afford a B class? If a C class is costing 2 mil, I doubt I can afford a B. This is not my ship. Wait, whose ship is this? Hey! Hope you don't mind me just walking on board and going up to the captain's lounge. Offer to buy the freighter. Class C for 5 million. No, I didn't spawn it. Yeah, 5 mil, it's a bargain. Sign me up. You always find yourself using control for the flights and switching to keyboard mouse on foot. That's exactly what I do. Is your rubbish in space by the thing that goes to the freighter and run from the bad guys? Well, don't get a slow ship, otherwise you won't be able to run. Right. Give me those back. Platinum, gold, silver. Let's see what we got. Wow, 345 or 350 chromatic. We can put them into freighter storage. We don't need to carry that around. And then I think we can put... Raffinium. Ancient key. These things you need to have on you.
Happy anniversary.
It's just like you're carrying them around for when you might need them. I can move them into the station. Let's have a look at the mission list. I don't know, does it if it rotates or not, if it changes. What about the fuel burner? If you have a bigger refinery, you can go straight from ferrite dust to magnetized ferrite by adding carbon to the process. That's interesting. You're a dreamer. Thank you for 21 months. Industrial expedition. These have not changed at all. That's still the same. When do these refresh? Fuel that we got on Doyle. Well, this one. Which fuel do you mean? Yeah, but if the ancient keys in the starship, I can get them out the starship. Especially if I get that online. Every 24 hours real time. Oh my god. So it basically caps you to 5 missions per day maximum. You don't need to keep them, you can always loot them. Maybe. You got any fuel for the big ship? Yeah, we got 150 tons. It's in the freighter storage. You can imagine it's even better in VR. I've not tried it on PC VR. I've heard that PlayStation VR is a bit low res. Because the PlayStation VR is. So I don't know. Taipan, have a beer then? It's Saturday, isn't it? Well, it might be Sunday for you. It's pretty good in VR. Performance is a bit lacking. That's the one thing you need in VR is performance. Otherwise you'll feel a bit iffy. Not cheap.
Product received.
I think we have to convert all of our stuff into chromatic metal, or we just need like insane amounts of it. Craft or purchase sodium diode. Craft sodium diode from sodium. Wait, we can craft a sodium diode. Wait, am I missing something here? Got to get the sodium... Right, okay, so we don't have it. I don't know where we can buy these from. We've got the microprocessor, okay. We might have to jump somewhere else to find... Yeah, I know it says craft or purchase, but it doesn't, like... It says craft, but you can't craft it. The implication is that you can craft or purchase it. But actually crafting's not an option. So it should just say purchase. Slam door. Sorry I missed your message. Probably gone by now. Good night, sir. Could purchase the sodium diode from that station. It was an item on the buy menu. I never saw that. Latest pronouncement troubles me. I have no lust to destroy worlds. Any weapons I built have been my own protection, haven't they? Are those beat aliens cute? Sure. Depends what you find cute. Right, so where are these diodes? There they are.
Product received.
Completely missed those. 3 sodium diodes. 3 salt refractors. Wonder if they're here. Mr. John Fly, how you doing, sir? Thank you very much for the host. I hope you're well. Welcome. What have you been up to, Mr. John Fly? Trucking, flying? Doll is cute, I'll give you that. I forgot what I was looking for now. Ah! Salt refractors. I don't think we're going to find salt refractors easily. Mr. Capstad, sir, thank you very much for dropping 5 subs. GG. If you just got a sub, please remember to thank Capstad for his super kind gift. I'm making you want ice cream, flying around the new Mailbox True Earth in Oregon. Ah, yeah. I never actually flew around the True Earth Oregon. I didn't actually get around to installing it, bizarrely. But the True Earth England's fantastic, so you'll probably recognise more of that stuff anyway. Now you see why it's called trifle? Custard, strawberry sponge, and cream. Planet Trifle. Oh, I'm getting mixed up, John Fly, yeah. It was Washington I meant. That's interesting. Orbex are releasing them quicker than SCS. Right. Science research. Visit the transmission tower. Hey, Misty Mons. Not really, it's just an observation, Bigfoot. Like, Orbex has started on West America, and they're like, there's Washington, there's Oregon. Makes you wonder how long it's going to take for them to cover all of North America. I'm just flying like I do in a Cessna. Pretty fast because most of Europe is ready and they constantly hire more mappers. As long as they keep the quality up, that's fine by me. I delivered truck convoy to Lithuania and Latvia last night. Finally was able to carry a yacht around. It's nice. Lithuania and Latvia's nice. I like driving through though. Thank you, Kelly. You've not heard of Orbex? They do like airports and terrain for X-Plane P3 didn't aerofly. Corvax transmission tower. Terminal online. I prepare to insert the Corvax intelligence core into the transmission tower. The judgment of the convergence awaits. Internet offline. Error. I was actually going to say, what if this errors out? Like, you know when you're doing a BIOS update and it's like, do not turn off your PC during the BIOS update. Uploading Corvax intelligence. Error. Power failure. CSJ, thank you for 39 months, sir. Holy smokes. Thank you, sir. Diagnostic. Corvax science unit corrupted by traveller interaction. Personality overwritten. Anomaly involvement detected. Oh dear. Quarantine Kovacs science unit from Convergence. Observe, analyze, silence. I think we're going to need to go and hire a new scientist. Hypothesis. Sentinel, Atlas, Universal, Foci, countermeasure in progress. Okay, we're going to be doing a runner now. Risk assessment. Entropic galactic destruction. Rebirth. This sounds like something I'm not going to be able to run away from. Error. Oh, this is like Windows now. In fact, the best thing they could have done now is said, do you wish to go online to look for help?
I think I broke something.
I think it did, Naima. I think we just broke the scientist. We definitely need to go and pick another one up in the bar. Just like the high quality one we got. It was his idea. Wait, what's that over there? There's like another base nearby. Yeah. Windows has finished searching for solutions and has found none. Wait a minute, what is this place? It's a trade station? This wasn't very far away from my base, actually. Ouch! Do you have to? Like, seriously? You actually want to die? Wow. Lots of scumbags? And you. I think you're getting away with it. Pew pew. I'm not enjoying your company right now. Let's have a look at this guy's ship. A trader, give him 100 units, give him 75 pure ferrites or refuse. Oh, he just took... The guy just like took 100 credits and went, meh. That's like some of the beggars I've seen in London. Like, you give them stuff and they're like, it's not cigarettes, is it? Like, really? Is it, do you own this? Let me have a look. Make an offer. Ooh, A-class. 31 slots. Dude, that ain't worth it. Can't believe that's an A-class. That's like an A-class Renault. Am I right? 17 million? What's he on? What I don't get is, why do all these people who visit these places never get the nanites that are there on the wall for free? It's like a box on the wall with 100 quid in it and nobody takes it until you go in there. Let's see what you got. This guy might have those bits we need. Purchase components. Salt refractor, that's the one. Oh, he's only got one of them? Come on, dude. Can't believe he's only got one. B-class? Nah. One's better than none. Yeah, but I'm still too shy. Hush, hush, eye to eye. Star Silk. That's cheap to have data. I was kind of hoping some would be in there, but no.